scared, but
Okay, let me just fix the layout.
the opponent went bishop b7 actually in the meantime.
Okay. Okay, just rook h1.
But maybe she wants c5.
But then we can just take. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, c5, then we can just take on... Oh, right.
Okay, wait, we take, you take, take.
King g3.
F4, g4. Yeah, probably just works out.
Yeah.
Very, I don't know what to say. Yeah, by some small luck, yeah, it works out. It seems. Yeah, because if you, I mean, you cannot really play rook c7. Okay, you can play queen d5 maybe, but okay, then rook b1. Even trading queens is probably winning. I'm probably not 100% of course. Like,
Yeah.
but actually now black. Wait. So if you play rook c7, then you really have to count on e6. But not really, because this one is still not good. Wait, rook e6, and now I take. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I take and win. Okay. I guess at least, because now bishop e5 is it's very dangerous, but it's still not 100% clear actually, like queen d6. I predicted draw here, like
No!
this, and this.
Okay.
Now I am making the draw with all the checks in the
Is
world.
it perpetual?
I guess. Yes.
Wait, king... Wait. Really?
How can you escape from this diagonal? I don't see.
Yeah. Wait, so what's this line?
Yes, so it was if just protects.
Okay.
I mean, of course, we are not. So it was e6.
Okay.
Very tempting move because winning the exchange, but rook e6.
Okay, and after rook takes h7.
In d6.
Okay. Okay, so rook takes c7. King takes. Maybe, do you have rook h7 check first?
Yeah, we can include, let's see. But okay, then you don't have pin anymore, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, maybe you don't have pin anymore, but
rook c7.
Yes,
yeah.
and here your point is that, but okay, what is how can you hide here?
Wait, so king g3, let's just see, king g3, queen takes g5.
No, I mean, I give here, I believe.
Oh, queen f1, okay.
But wait, now maybe this move is okay.
Okay.
Because you can
Yeah.
block. Okay, you're right.
Okay,
But
I
okay,
didn't see that, but I just thought maybe give rook 8. I didn't even see it.
yeah, but here you win. Here you win. Okay,
Okay, so
maybe like
what's the big difference is that you...
I mean, the rook is in front,
Okay,
so I cannot give checks from here.
okay.
But okay, luckily it would be move 41 or something for Angelica.
Yeah,
Actually,
rook
no.
h7 makes the most sense anyway because it's a check.
Yeah, but actually, it's really okay. In some sense, but actually, it's move 40 to see rook h7. So
50-50.
yeah.
But okay, so
Okay, I guess opponent is also very reluctant to go into this move because of this diagonal. So
yeah. Okay.
yeah, she goes king a8. Okay, makes sense because this pawn is still hanging.
Okay. Okay, maybe we can just move our king so it's not check.
Yeah, but would be also good to protect the pawn. Like, I mean, to threaten with this move. How we do that? That's a
King g3.
yeah. King g3 looks normal. Yeah, probably that's a decent move.
Okay, but now c5.
But still the same. BC, rook h7. I guess.
But
okay,
now there's
tricky.
rook b8 to protect.
Yeah, but you don't have check now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, what about queen c6?
Okay, that you can do, but I mean now actually I would just do this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. She went e6.
Okay.
This looks completely wrong.
Oh, it's defending it with the bishop anyway.
Yes, I'm giving up the most important pawn. No, I mean this game is just not good. Let's be honest. I don't know what is going on really. Like
No, this is still good because then rook g7, rook h7. It's good.
okay, she's probably just very tired to be honest.
Yeah, she's low on time as well. It's stressful.
Probably she's not better anymore. She's still better actually, but with every move she's making it more difficult. Rook e6. Queen e8. Okay, that's somehow at least I missed. But makes a lot of sense.
So bishop e5, we can't let the rook.
Bishop e5 we can do it.
Yeah.
That actually I didn't see, but yeah, it's probably quite important move.
Otherwise, well, maybe we can try like queen d3 or something, or queen c4 to not let the rook come into e2.
Yeah. But okay, bishop e5 is just very natural move, yeah. And then trying to double on the... Okay, already played, yeah, at least quickly. Opponent as usual blitzed out the move, which was absolutely not obvious. Queen d6 was much better, yeah. Okay, so one more move till move 40 and... Wait, do we have a threat actually now with rook? No.
Rook a8?
Rook h8, I was looking, maybe it's... Maybe it's a threat, no?
Yeah.
Like, and then bring the other one. Okay, how can we make a pass? That's not easy with black. I mean, maybe rook e7.
Okay. But then the queen will just move anyway. And then we trade?
Okay, so you want this?
Well, I'm just wondering. I guess it's not so strong because the queen just moves.
It goes here, yeah.
Yeah. And you can take with the bishop.
We can take. Yeah. Just enter again, but...
It's difficult. We don't have that extra pawn.
Yeah, we don't have anything at this moment. So.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a better bishop, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like that rook, but okay, rook e7 looks kind of important. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I just hope they make, the move 40 and then... I don't know what will happen, to be honest.
And then we start again.
Yeah, we start again. Rook takes e5, so opponent is losing patience.
Oh! Yeah. This is not good.
Okay, at least move is easy.
Why?
Yes?
She did that on move 39.
Yeah.
What? That's a crazy move to make.
Okay, at least now Angelica has some time to figure out.
Yeah, now we can just play rook e1.
Yeah, rook e1 is completely winning according to the engine, or queen e3. I mean, I would personally...
Yeah, queen e3 is easier.
Yeah, maybe.
But okay, g6 is just... You'll just end up taking it. Why would you trade rook for the bishop like that? What?
I don't know.
What the hell? That's so
But did you, okay, okay, so rook e7... Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. It's like this +1 something,
Yeah, it's not easy.
Not easy at all, yes. I mean, giving this...
She should just wait one move. She would make 40 moves. 40 minutes.
Yes.
Sorry, 30 minutes, 40 moves, yeah. What? At least we can relax. We got our material advantage.
Yes, finally, because he was never taking it. Now opponent decided, okay, now I take it.
You don't have a choice. I will give it to you.
Yes, exactly. But, it's also extremely impractical, because if it would be move 35, then I would say, okay, let's try.
Yeah.
Some checks, but White has half an hour now.
That was a very strange decision. You didn't need to rush.
No, especially that finally she was solid,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't. She was trying to give material the whole game.
Yes. Okay, but still nothing is clear, of course. I mean, that's obvious, yes? So,
well, yeah. The only thing is, hopefully, we don't allow for perpetual. But other than that,
yes, that's the start, not to allow. But the black's problem is that this king is also not so good. So the rook cannot really leave back rank.
Yeah.
So it means that, okay, she wants c5 probably, but f3 is well protected, and yeah, this rook e1 looks like basically rook e1 is a huge tempo on the queen.
Yeah.
If you give a check, it's another huge tempo on the queen.
Yeah.
If you give one more check, it's another huge tempo on the queen. So. But okay, black is like really playing this d6, g6, a6 in the opening, so she's attacking player, doesn't like to defend. So in some sense it's understandable, but I mean it's just wrong, so it's very wrong.
At least make it on move 40. She didn't need, the bishop wasn't going anywhere.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, if you want to take, you take later. I mean, you know what? Even if like so on Rook E7, computer was saying something like this, and maybe it's better to take right now. At least the Rook is not coming to E1 or something.
Yeah.
But I don't. Okay, so take. Angelica played Rook E1 quite quickly.
Okay,
That's
good.
excellent. That's excellent. Yes.
Yeah, really good. Okay, but now it's much less pressured. You don't have to really find the best move anymore because there's no problems.
Yeah. This type of opposite colored drawish endgames are gone now.
Yeah.
So. Also, if Queen F4, we have Queen E3, very comfortable.
Yeah, black has nothing.
No, nothing, absolutely.
Yeah.
A few checks.
Yeah.
We just have to be careful how to convert. But it's also very good that we have the G6 pawn.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you take that at any time, it's over. Yeah, but I mean, these are the two moves which are legal, I would say. I mean, you can go Queen D6 maybe, but anyway, we are very safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Coffin in the chat said that maybe black thought Rook H8 was working or something because. Yeah.
Even after Rook E7 or something, she was. Maybe she was scared of this H. Okay. Yeah, possible. But she still had like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, okay, I sacrificed in the last second if I had.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will see what she's gonna do here. Actually, on Queen D6 there is even Queen D1, which I like quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like you almost cannot avoid the trade. You go to F4, I go to D7. Like you don't have a check. You go to B8 and I go to E8.
Oh, yeah.
And I won.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So. Okay, so she made a move, Queen D4 check. Yeah, that's expected. Now Queen E3.
Yeah.
It's almost 100%.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Well, I guess we can move the king, but not really.
We don't really want it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't block with the rook because of.
Yeah, that would be too much, huh?
Yeah.
For us. Yeah, Queen E3. And then she played it. So here I don't know what. So Queen B2 easy block here.
Yeah.
And otherwise Queen on E7 is quite nice because it also protects here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then like you said, you can just go to C7.
Yes. Okay, let's see what black does. I mean, probably will not spend oceans of time here because
there's only one check.
Yeah, there is one check here.
Okay, if she takes the queen, this is an easy endgame.
Yeah, that's surely not gonna happen. Once queens are off, it's very easy. Goes to d5, so hoping for this.
Okay. Okay, you can just offer another queen trade. Maybe queen e6 or queen e5.
Yeah, we just have to make sure that this check is not dangerous.
Yeah, but we can just block.
But I guess you are right. So like queen e. Okay, I don't know where.
Queen e5 maybe to protect. Yeah.
Queen e5, right?
Yeah, and then we're also turning rook h8.
Yeah. So now if check.
Block.
Take.
Maybe we can play. Is there any check? No. Rook h8.
Yeah, I mean this is winning, I guess. Yeah. But I don't think that she will give up a pawn, to be honest. So something else, maybe.
Okay. Maybe queen e7?
Queen e7, c5.
Okay, this is not so easy.
Yeah. You have to be careful here. And we can go for a rook trade like this. But
yeah.
I mean, that looks like a relatively safe solution. But
okay, so let's see. c5. Yeah.
e5. Maybe I even do I take? And then maybe you take with the rook. I mean, I don't know.
Well, probably with the pawn to have the pass pawn.
Okay, then I just do this.
Okay. Okay, well, I can't take it, so I don't know. Okay, just take the pawn on b4.
Yeah. I mean, it looks quite safe to me.
Yeah.
Like we trade rooks. I mean, that's a good.
Yeah.
Good start. So what else?
Okay, she did that.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
And also relatively quickly, like 3 minutes. That's nice.
Yeah.
Not to spend too
well,
much
she's
time.
feeling confident now.
Probably. Probably.
The previous position was much more complicated, so now she can relax.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, black cannot do anything, so this is not possible to prevent, so she has to push, good or bad. And probably neither, because it doesn't matter for the evaluation.
Yeah, there's no other try. Maybe she can try come through h2 like queen d6, but...
Ah, queen d6, yeah, but maybe just king g2.
Yeah.
No, but of course queen d6, so you are guessing her moves like 100%. Yeah, this opponent is not going to give up, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, maybe we can actually just go rook h1 to h7.
Ah, okay. Makes sense also.
Because now there's no more...
Like very strange way to... But wait, rook h1, maybe f4?
Okay, queen oh. Okay, that check is annoying, is it? Okay, what about queen e2? Okay. And king g2?
Yeah, I mean, also looks good.
No
So if
more
I go
checks.
back, you just go here. Yeah. Worst case, yeah, also good, I guess, but somehow king...
Yeah, king g1 is escaping more problems.
Yeah. Still okay, king g2, c5. Still maybe some practical problems to solve. Like if I take now, you can take back with the rook probably. And then rook e8, bishop c8.
Hmm.
Okay, so she played the move king
Okay,
g2.
good.
But now c5. Actually c5, now maybe rook e6, but...
Yeah, rook e6, I like that.
Not sure it's correct.
She can protect the pawn.
With that she's protecting before, yeah. Okay, I mean somehow this should be winning, but okay, still some chances for blacks. Okay, now really c5, I mean. So this position c5, rook e8, cb, say ab, in b4. This also should be a win, but maybe not that easy. I mean, this queen is annoying, always some checks.
Maybe we just play rook e2.
Or rook c1, yeah, one of...
Yeah, rook c1. And bishop b7.
Okay, then we win with
Oh,
this
yeah.
check. Okay, probably, but it requires still some work. But okay, she's playing in a good tempo now.
Yeah, and she has plenty of time.
Not losing too much time, yes. Oh yeah, and c5, rook e6. So not possible. Because if you play queen d5, I mean, we pretty much transpose.
So you don't take the pawn on g6?
Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe not. Just trade the rooks and would be better. Okay, rook h8, she cannot do f4, now cannot do because queen is just here. So yeah, besides c5, there is no other move. But she doesn't like something, most likely.
Okay, I'll just go and make myself a drink.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, c5 seems like only move. What else? c5, rook e6. Strangely, white is spending black. Yeah, I mean, c5 looks like the only possible way, because I mean, black of course would very much like to prevent rook e8, but it's not possible. It is simply not possible to prevent. So you have to push this pawn, but for some reason, black is looking for something else. Okay, some move was played. c5 after 5 minutes. Maybe rook e6 is what she didn't like, but unfortunately for black, there is not much to do. So rook e6 should be allowed. Yeah, this bc I don't like, because rook c5, then check. Okay, she made a move. Okay, she took, and opponent took back with the pawn. Okay, that I like very much for black, for white, of course. Like, I believe the rook could have been taken back, no? Yes, and it's not even that easy. So why? Okay, I don't know. So now the trade is forced pretty much. Yeah, I mean, now it looks much easier. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, so c5 was played, and you know, surprisingly for me, Angelica took it,
Okay.
but opponent took immediately with the b pawn.
Oh.
So, but this rook c5 was not.
Yeah,
I mean,
because of rook c2, I guess. But
Yeah, and okay, you keep the rooks on the board. It was a better chance. So now BC rook e8
Oh,
played,
yeah.
and now it looks really difficult for black. Like I just want to trade, let's say, and then play rook c1, and yeah, that's pretty much,
Yeah, and you can't defend the pawn.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
that's
pretty
good.
much over. So yeah, this trade makes it easier.
Yeah, she converted nicely. She's playing well.
I mean, so far after the time trouble, it's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't remember what happened before, yes?
But I don't know, her opponent is. I've never seen anyone make decisions like this before.
Yeah, very, very strange. Very, very strange, yeah. Yeah, her opponent is actually quite like interesting in the sense that okay, she's around 50 something years old, but like a couple of years ago she had 1700, and she's like won 200 points or something like in the recent years, so that's quite
Oh.
nice, I believe. And she has some successes, but okay, now queen c6 for some reason.
Okay, we can just take it.
You take it. You play rook c1.
Yeah.
Ah, wait, she wants c4, okay. But okay,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
take, but we can go here.
Queen e8, yeah, that's nice.
So attacking everywhere. Okay, probably that's the game, I would say.
Yeah.
Like what can you even try here? Nothing, in my opinion. But since we know that it's 15 minutes delay and the game is still going on,
Oh, yeah.
of course there is something like an. Okay, here Angelica took, that's almost 1,000,000%, or will take. Okay, so let's see. This is a must. Queen e8. Okay, there is a6 square actually, which I didn't see. It protects both ways, but the bishop is pinned, and basically you cannot move in this position besides your pawn. Okay, so this is taken. Also took. Yeah, I mean queen e8 just looks.
So good.
Yeah, I mean queen e8. Okay, if queen is forced here, maybe we can even just go. I don't know, rook e7 or rook e5 maybe.
Yeah,
So
and you can. Yeah, that's good. That looks good.
I mean, it's completely winning. So now the main thing is that we have to worry about this 15-minute delay, I believe. It's hard to see how this game can continue. No, seemingly queen e8 is just finishing the game. I mean, I don't see anything. Absolutely.
Yeah, the G pawn is too weak. You'll just take that and then get a queen.
Right. No, I mean her opponent legit won 200 points, so it's not like FIDE is not like gifting, I believe, everyone 200 points, or I don't know how it works.
Yeah, if that's how she got it from FIDE, yeah. If you're under 2,000.
Ah, really?
Well, I didn't get 200, I got maybe like 50.
15 or 50?
50, 50.
50.
The lower you are, the more points you got.
Why is it good? Or for whom it is good?
Well, I mean, it's also good for your opponents because you gain more rating when you beat them. But, I mean, it was to bring the rating floor up.
Okay.
I don't know why they did it.
But it's this January, no? Or
It was in March.
this March?
Yeah.
Okay, but she earlier had 1900, so like
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, maybe she got some points. I don't know. So what is the lowest now? So the lowest they changed?
1400.
14. I mean, that was in the old times also 1400 when I started, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, we can just trade. Well.
Yeah, we can. I mean, Rook e7 is more precise, I guess. Wait, Rook e7 is... I mean, you win a bishop. Like Rook e7. King b6, check.
Oh,
You win a
yeah.
bishop.
Yeah, that's good.
How is this game going? It's very concerning at this moment. Like maybe she took or what? No, I mean surely she surely.
Yeah, Rook e7 is easy.
Yeah. No way that she's missing that. I mean, even if you want to trade queens first, you bring the rook and then go for the pawn. So
Yeah.
or maybe it's not her board. Also possible. We are looking at completely
All
different
this time.
because the opening was not expected like this. Then she didn't play her repertoire. But okay, the rest of the game I believe fits for both players in some sense. Okay, rook e7 played.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I mean king b6 only move. Then you take the bishop. Wait a second, actually. So king b6, queen d8 check. Yeah, king b6, queen d8 check. King b5 on the move.
Yeah.
So in case of rook c7, opponent wanted to play this. This is the big trick with the... That's
But
why
is
the
there
game is...
perpetual?
Yeah, maybe. There is, I believe.
So if let's say we take on c8.
Rook?
With the rook, yeah.
I
And
believe
then
this is perpetual.
queen
Yeah,
e2.
check. King here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure it's a perpetual actually. Queen e5, but it's close. Ah, wait. Just king here.
And no more checks.
Okay. Wait, sorry, king here.
Okay.
Queen here. And then king f4.
Queen h. Or where?
Yeah, I mean if king gets out, then it's not. Okay, so she's probably spending time, which is correct. So it would be like this is 100% winning, but you want to make sure that you can take the bishop or not, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's actually easier to just take the queen because then you just after king you just play rook g. Oh, maybe
Yeah.
you take on h7.
You
Sorry, on
can also
a7.
You can do that as well, yeah. Okay, probably that's why it's not over, because
Yeah.
she's spending some time here, which is correct. Okay, let's see one more time anyway. So these. I mean, I can even give a4 check at some moment for fun. I don't know if it makes any sense. But okay, I go here, you go here. Take with the rook. You give a check. I go here. So now I try this check, but this is super easy. And then I can only try. I mean, f4 doesn't help in any way.
But this is hard to calculate anyway because there's so many checks.
Yeah, there are a lot of checks, and it's completely unnecessary.
Yeah, you
probably,
don't need to. You just trade queens.
Yeah, you probably just trade queens, and then you go here. I mean, opponent can try to push the pawn.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But okay, king is coming, so. I mean, basically, I bring the king here, and
yeah,
pawn is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, she can decide. I believe both are winning, so we can be relaxed in that sense.
Yeah. But there's more ways to go wrong with the Is there any where the king can go where it's perpetual?
I guess.
I hope not.
Yeah, hopefully not. Or what you said, just to take this and take the a7 pawn, also good. So she can choose.
Yeah.
But in any case, she should soon finish this game, otherwise we are very worried. I mean, she didn't take any material in this game, so queen c6 I expect at this moment. Like, she only took when opponent forced her to take.
Yeah.
So.
No, but I would be scared to take the bishop.
Yeah, me too, a little bit. I mean, it's just almost, they are playing 4.5 hours last round and everything. Okay, some move happened, I believe. Queen d8, okay.
Okay.
So she decided that there is no perpetual. She goes for the bishop, I guess. I mean, also logical. So she went the whole game for the different ways than I would have. So let's keep this tradition. Actually, now you can give a4 check. Really,
and take on a7.
Yeah. What? She took a7? Okay. So she's neither taking the bishop and...
or taking the queen.
Yeah.
Okay, and bishop b7?
I don't know.
But this just makes it more complicated.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Why not to do this? Oh, this is an unbelievable game.
That's so funny.
That's why they are still playing.
Maybe she was probably planning rook c7, but then she changed her mind.
No, but okay, maybe, but she like very quickly took. So I don't know what's the. Okay, bishop b7. I mean, maybe she wanted to. I mean, there is rook a5 check here, but then after king c4. No, it's a very illogical move. No, maybe she wanted something like this to trade this way.
Okay, yeah.
Which is probably fine, but again, like you just force the king here, this pawn can run. I mean, like it would be like absolutely crazy.
No, this is too funny.
Just 1 second, I have to bring also some drink because not possible.
Yeah, I don't know, chat. Hey Kyo, we're just commentating on the final round of Angelica's game, but she's just making it so complicated for herself. Also, darlings, I have some exciting news for you guys after I need your advice for something after the stream, after the game finishes. I have some exciting news, but I also need your help. We like exciting news. Yeah, I'm tell Angelica to play quicker. Well, we're hoping for that. Although, I don't know so much about these moves. Rook a7. Well, okay, I think she probably was planning this and then she thought, oh sugar, I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, bishop b7 is normal. And now, maybe we can try a4. But I'm not sure. Oh, well done, Kyo. Okay, you applied to a few. I hope you hear back soon. When did you say your deadline is to quit your job? Okay. End of July, okay. I'm bursting to tell you guys the news, but I can't.
Okay, so bishop b7, yeah?
Yeah.
And she's spending time.
No, it was so much easier to just trade the queen.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the bishop, like, also.
Yeah. But you have to be careful of f3 now.
Right.
Okay, this is actually just a worse version of the previous variation because now the king is just so close.
Yeah. From nowhere, basically.
Yeah.
And the a pawn is completely meaningless. I mean, this pawn we are not. Ay, ay, ay. Queen d1.
Well, yeah, we're protecting, I guess. Oh, we're threatening queen a5. Oh, no.
It does. It's mate in 2 threat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Also, the point is that, if, like, unbelievably, if you play queen d3 here to come back with a check, there is king b6 and the rook is trapped. So queen d1, okay, probably good move.
Yeah. Seems like it's the only move. Apart from trading.
Yeah. And maybe if king
If
b6,
king
then
b6, okay.
unfortunately black cannot attack g5 or something because our pieces are very bad.
Not
I mean,
coordinated.
how bad the rook is,
Yeah.
unbelievable. But okay, the rook
Yeah.
still can come to f4 and then it's fine. So, of course, it's still winning, but it's just I don't know.
No, this is actually complicated. The c pawn is not nice, and now f3.
No, anything can happen really in this game. Any result is possible, I would say. Any result. There's so many mistakes that it's just impossible to predict what will happen. I guess black has to play now king b6.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little bit unpleasant move to make because the king was somehow getting closer to in the end game. It would be better to have it, but and again, just this position plus 15 minutes and they are still playing. If opponent has no bishop, they are not playing. So that's something is still going on.
Yeah. Even if there was no queen, if the queens were traded.
Enough, yes.
The g pawn was just the main one.
Yeah. I mean, this was promoting. Okay, so king b6, opponent has to find, but she will find. I mean, when it's important, she's finding everything. Okay, what else even? I mean, c4 doesn't make any sense, right? So, okay, king b6, rook a4 played.
Yeah, forcing anyway.
It just had to be like this. And then... Okay, rook on the fifth. So, rook f4, king g3 at least is very safe. So,
yeah,
it's completely protected and everything.
Yeah, there's still nothing that black can do. Except this pawn is annoying, but...
At least she cannot push right now.
Yeah, and we're threatening queen d8.
Queen d8 is a threat now. Actually, yeah, from the other side now I have this threat, yeah. King c7. Now, like absolutely heroic defense from black, I have to say.
Maybe rook h4?
You are, I believe, absolutely right, yes. I believe rook h4 should be played, yes. I wanted to say rook f4, but I mean, it doesn't make any sense. The queen is already protecting, so you need the rook here.
Yeah, now you just get the same position like you got earlier, just with the extra pawn.
Yes, yes. Wow.
Okay, she played it.
Nice. Okay. Now, at least from that cage, the rook is out.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, there's no more checks. Maybe we can play even rook f6, like rook f7, rook f6.
This way, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Actually, very nice. Okay, now I don't know what to do for black. I mean, c4 is always
Yeah.
bad because the queen can join at some, but okay, I mean, probably doesn't matter if good or bad, you have to try. If you don't push the pawn, then you don't have any chance. But actually, how we win exactly? So c4.
Rook h7.
King b6.
Maybe we can try rook d7 to pin the queen.
Yeah, okay, many ideas, yeah.
Yeah. And this way, maybe we can take the pawn on g6 more easily.
Yeah. Rook e7 is a nice move. Okay, I mean, yeah, of course, there should, against everything, there should be some, many, like, or rather many ways. Maybe queen e6.
Yeah.
Right. Or queen b6, right? I give check. I don't know actually what do I play.
Yeah, check.
So I want some check there, but maybe you just play queen d2 or something.
Yeah. That looks good.
Yeah? f4 is very safe. Yeah. Oh, but opponent, I mean, she has many moves now. Like, okay, all losing, but she can try to find something more tricky. But yeah, she's never spending more than 10 minutes, so like, she should make somehow a move pretty soon. Okay, how much is it according to computer? Is still like this +4 actually. So game is not over, but computer is defending. Like queen e6, king c6, bishop a6. You know, such defensive setup.
Yeah.
So there is no like forced win for white, but okay, it was like 30 moves ago also +4. So like basically nothing changed. Like, okay, let me just maybe see that. So king b5. Yeah, actually a4 was correct. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, correct. Like,
Best try.
doesn't really matter. But of course, you could also just play rook c7. So there was no perpetual at all. Yeah, there was nothing. And if you trade queens, yeah, it's +6.
Yeah.
You can go king d5. Doesn't matter. Our king is just too close. So yeah, there were many easier ways, but the position is still winning. Now her opponent decided to spend time. Finally, some position which was not so easy. I guess she will play queen e6. That's my guess. Best engine move. Easy find.
Yeah, she needs to go for some check. What does she play?
No, c4.
Okay,
c4.
c4. Yeah, that makes sense. Her only try to get a queen, but
Yeah. But actually, this makes it easier for white because pawn on c5 was guarding a few dark squares which were important. So let's see how Angelica is gonna do this. So what you said, rook h7, rook d7 is very good, I believe.
yeah. Okay, and then if the king moves somewhere, like king b5 or something.
e5, okay, but then. Maybe rook d6 first.
Okay. Queen c5.
And then check. Maybe.
Okay, king a5.
King a5, maybe I can be. I don't know. I wanted to
Oh,
do this.
yeah. Oh,
No,
but the
but you
king
don't
is too
take.
close.
But you don't take.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but okay, you
Okay,
take
but then you
g6.
take
I
on
mean,
g6, yeah.
I mean,
Okay, that's
yeah,
easy.
should be good, yeah. So she should give. I mean, okay, not only move, but this looks just very good. Queen d4 probably also good.
Yeah, or maybe we can just play queen e2 to attack the pawn, c3, and rook.
Then
Ooh! Yeah, rook c4.
also looks good, yes. Actually, you are right. Maybe this is the simplest way.
Oh, that isn't. Yeah. There's a pin.
Yeah, let me see the engine c4. You are right. Queen e2 is top. It's basically winning the pawn on the spot. Nice. Okay, second best is rook h7. Also not too bad, but yeah, I mean, if we can take the pawn, I guess, because if bishop a6, then probably now rook h7. No? For some reason, computer didn't. Queen e5 now. Okay, I don't know. Like many moves, but okay, rook h7 also looks very human. But again, the only problem is that she's down to 9 minutes.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, rook h7 is probably easiest. Well, queen e2 is also not hard to find.
Yeah. No, she went for queen e2. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
So now bishop a6. No other move.
Yeah.
And then she will start checking. And let's hope at some moment it will be a good check. It can be a win. But wait, some messages on Discord. She finished. Okay,
Oh, she finished. Okay.
Okay. Whew, the game is over. Unbelievable. Okay. So let's see. So why is she not joining? No.
Hi.
Hello, well done.
Hi.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Again, I have issues with I don't know with the Zoom, the laptop. Guys, you fell down. With the Zoom on the laptop, so I have to now join from my phone again. Okay, just one moment. I'm setting up my phone. Okay. Can you see me well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So I won.
Well
Finally,
done, you finished on a win.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a very adventurous game.
Yeah.
Yes, that's for sure.
I don't know, like, I mean, as you said to me before the game, she doesn't like theory, and she like went for some strange. So basically, she went for this for the Hippo setup, but much later. So first she was tweaking me like with these moves, and I didn't know what she wants. I mean, like all the time, I thought, okay, does she want d5? Does she want d5? What does she want to play? You know.
Hmm.
All right, so you want to look what happened?
Yeah,
I mean,
there
we
were
don't-
loads of important moments.
So how did you win? Like we are at queen before.
Okay, yeah, exactly. I actually forgot. So, so actually, I had here already queen f6, but I don't know. I mean, instead of queen before, there was queen f6. Um, but yeah, I played this because it's more, I think, more accurate. So now king cannot really get back, so she played queen b5 and rook c4, and she resigned. So not much
Okay.
happened.
Okay. Yeah.
But okay, bishop b5, then a4, I would win, and if king goes back, then there are always this rook h7, and at some moment, for example, like rook h7, let's say bishop b7, queen a5, king b8, queen d8, king a7, queen c7. I'm trading. Oh wait, sorry, here I'm not trading queens. Wait a second.
Trading for mate.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then bishop. Bishop has to be on c8. Then I have to check with the rook on h8. Right. Somehow it was. I was calculating that there was some good trade of the queens. Yeah, I should have traded the queens like earlier, like when it was possible.
Yeah. Why did you take on a7?
I decided to create a drama. I
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
I saw that I'm like almost. I mean, I was calculating. I thought I'm winning a bishop. Like
You
this.
were.
Yes. You were. Yes.
I was. I mean,
Yeah.
like, but then something happened. I don't know.
You were scared about perpetual.
Yes. Okay, let's see maybe from the beginning how it went. And
So what is f3? You forgot everything here. Yes.
I mean, like here we played d5. Yes.
Okay, then you didn't. Okay, so you were afraid of some.
I was afraid that it was like d5, e6, and then some bishop b4. I don't know. Like
But
I
what
thought
afraid?
that
What do you? And then you don't know the line because. Okay.
was afraid that it's not a theory.
What do you mean? But you just said that we played d5. Then how it's not a theory?
What I played d5. I didn't play d5.
But you said that we played d5 here, no?
Yeah, I saw that we played d5. Yeah, yes, but I was not sure.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, I remember that once I was looking at it long time ago, because like I never prepared against this really, right? Or maybe I did once,
Okay.
and I remember this d5, but I was like so not sure. So maybe not here, maybe without knight on f6, or I don't know. Like I was
Okay.
super stressed,
Yeah.
and
Okay, so it's interesting to say the list a3. Yeah.
okay, here I played a3 because if I play e4, then she has e5.
Yeah.
Then d5, knight d4, and yeah. So
Okay,
I
but
needed.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
can
know.
take e5 also. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, a3. I mean, it's possible. So e6, e4.
Yeah.
Okay, this move I really dislike. This h4. I mean, it's just like I don't know. Like, why not
The
to develop?
likes I can
Yeah,
hear
I
from.
liked it.
But why not to play just normal and then play something? I don't know.
Yeah, I should have just developed normal, but I don't know. Like
Yeah, h4 is
not
like.
that I have so much space and she's doing not much. So yeah.
I mean, you can play h4. I mean, but why now?
Because why not?
I mean, because I mean, you could see that okay, bishop
Okay.
b7 and at knight a5 you already
I
have to
wanted
make.
her to be scared. I wanted her to play h5 and bring the knight to g5.
So yeah, here you were already like had to make awkward move rook b1. Yeah.
I didn't see knight a5 actually. I thought that I can play rook d1 here. But once she played, I realized there is bishop a6. Yeah, and I have problem on c4.
Yeah. Okay, of course,
I thought
d5
it was-
was like horrible.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, d5. I was shocked. What was this? It was a strange follow-up. Yeah, like knight a5
I
is
mean,
good.
maybe c5 or something. I don't know.
Okay, c5. I can play also b4.
Okay.
Bishop.
I'm not sure it's a good position for white. I mean,
Mm.
maybe it is, but it's very risky with this king. Like,
Yeah,
you're
and
not.
also one, or since I already played h4, then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can.
I mean, in any case, any move was better than d5, so d5 was very bad. So 2, 5. Okay, knight g8 was probably also, but so we rather expected knight d7, just like queen e7 at least or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
in any case, yeah. So knight g8, h5. So this was apparently good what you were doing. I was a little bit skeptical about this. And you should have even
I
continued.
think Diana liked.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
She
I
was
did.
suggesting.
I was saying these moves before you played them.
Yes. So.
You predicted everything.
Yeah.
Also, I heard once I joined now, before like I joined the Zoom call, I heard you also predicted queen e2.
Oh
She saw
yeah,
queen
I
e2.
was saying queen e2. That was a nice move.
Yes.
Right.
But you
So
really
you,
complicated yourself at the end.
Too much.
so
Okay,
you could
nice.
have gone for this knight h3. Apparently, this was very strong. Like, yeah, computer just goes for the pawn. And,
Yeah, I mean it's too straight. I mean it's of course like it's my idea, but it was too straightforward to go it like so fast, and I thought that I have to prepare a little bit before. But okay, if computer says so, then probably it works.
no, but I like bishop b5 a lot. So like, but okay. I mean,
I just wanted, to if she plays at some moment knight. I was not sure to play before or not, but okay, then I was thinking and I decided to follow up.
immediately. Yeah.
Yes, I mean.
But it was great actually. It was great. I believe.
Yeah.
So if without before bringing the bishop back, then if at some moment she has knight c4, then her bishop is closed. So that was my idea of this bishop.
Yeah.
But
That's
then
what
I was thinking more and more, and I thought, okay, maybe I immediately do it.
Yeah, this was nice. I mean, this was very nice, and basically you are completely winning at this moment. And yeah, this knight h3 is very bad, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you just play knight e2.
Yes, just knight e2. I have at some moment knight c3 or knight f4. Like.
I mean, she cannot make a move. Yes. So. I mean, I already was like very worried that you will blunder c3 and then later you blunder c2 also, I guess. So like all the moves.
Yes.
Okay, but funny enough, computer still said that no problem. It's still winning and everything. So. Okay, now you went king f2. Okay, now we were completely shocked by this rook e1.
But why? I removed rook from c2 and I want to play knight d6.
Maybe your opponent should have allowed you to play knight. What is knight d6 actually?
Player 5532H eared
Your
angel
opponent should have allowed
1000
knight
times.
d6 and maybe then she
Congrats,
wins the game.
Angelica. Angeli 118 heart.
Like knight d6 is absolutely nothing. Like. So like. I mean what?
Okay, like I play take rook e7. Wait. What?
Yes. So it's like we were like everyone was like, okay, g4 is like you move the rook here and you take the pawn. Like that's also a possibility.
Yeah.
Or queen goes back.
I mean, we were completely shocked by this rook e1, but it's still okay. And then king d7, and then okay, you finally see this idea. But if you would have started with g4, queen goes back, and then all of these d4 problems and nothing, and knight g5 is a tempo and everything.
But she would take my queen.
Yes, nice.
Of course, yes. It just felt to me that I am so much winning that I should not trade the queens.
Yeah. I mean, of course.
A couple moves later, I was like, yeah. I mean, g4 I wanted to play. That was That's why I played king f2 to protect.
Of
on
course, but
Okay.
then, but just first, okay, you start with
Oh
this
my
move.
God. I'm so
You
tired, probably. Yes, like so
yes.
bad moves.
So you allow this better version, and then okay, what did you play? Yeah. So here you
Thank
went.
you so much, player, for cheering 1,000 times. Thank you so much.
So here you went rook d1, blundering second time. So you just play knight g5, and it's again over because you know if takes takes. I mean the knights are trapping the rook.
Was there knight f4 in that position instead of knight g5? Knight f4 here.
I mean maybe,
Knight
but
f4,
why?
f4, queen d4, king d3.
Actually, here it's better to take here.
55328 just cheered 1,000
I mean it's good
bits.
also. It's good also.
Okay.
But I mean why knight f4? Like you go knight g5, and we want to take the pawn, no? Like.
Thank you,
Yes,
player. Also,
Ah,
I really appreciate
So
it.
yeah, and okay, rook d1, I was afraid, and of course, like again, this, and then okay, knight g5 was also not good. I don't know what was the move here, like bishop g5 or something. Ah no, here was e6, no? Yeah,
Oh
here
yeah,
e6,
yeah, e6.
and then bishop e5. That was strong.
yeah, I think once I played it, because I was considering, e6 basically at any move, and here I did not. So here I said I
Yeah.
have to, because of knight e3,
Okay.
and I
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
play g5, knight g5, or bishop g5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, and here like the most shocking part. Okay, so opponent plays h5. I believe
Yeah.
it's not so clear. Or what would you
Yeah,
do?
h5, no problem. Wait,
Yes, no problem. Just
wait, h5. But I was thinking, I was expecting h5. Like
of course, only
Yeah, it's
move.
the only move.
I was shocked by this. What happened in the game? Wait,
And we
what
were
did I?
shocked. Yeah. What's-
Rook dg1. I wanted to.
But it looks pretty bad, I would say.
Wait,
Like you
what
just
was the
protect.
move here instead?
Oh wait, it's not. No.
What were we
Wait.
looking at? Knight f6 or
Okay,
no.
I would not take for
1
sure
second.
because I don't want.
There was something else that we were looking at. Wait. Because you shouldn't take. If
Yes,
you,
I shouldn't
yeah.
because rook opens. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember. There was a move that we were looking at. Oh, rook c1. What
Rook
move?
c1 was some suggestion, but okay, we wanted to take or king g3 or something, no? Like.
But I think take is
No,
bad.
but we were looking not to take, I think.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
we were looking at king g3 or something. Yeah.
No, I
I
think we were
believe-
looking at knight f6 take and then to play d5. Weren't we?
Also such things like that.
Yes. Okay, this was an idea.
Yeah, but it's not clear. Queen d5, and it's probably
Yeah.
okay for black. So I mean, h5 is like very easy move, and somehow she goes f5, and then we are like, I mean, is it really possible that you are not gonna take this? And it is possible.
You gave Gyula a heart attack!
Wait.
You didn't see the move or what?
passant.
You forgot about Ampasa?
I have for some reason some. Wait, my phone is glitching. Wait, I saw this, but how much time did I have? 13 minutes.
You spent
You had
7
a lot of
minutes, I
time
think,
and,
here.
Wait, and you didn't see f6 or what?
I don't know. I was too focused on knight f6 or e6 and okay. What?
But it's a free pawn.
Wow, this is like I couldn't
Unpassant
believe.
is forced, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not for. I mean, I was absolutely shocked that it didn't happen. Like, I mean, I didn't want to say that you maybe forgot that it's possibly legal move, but actually you did. Okay.
Yeah, unpassant is legal, yeah.
Wait, but you
It's
did
legal.
consider that move, didn't you?
I had winning unpassant.
Did you consider it?
I mean,
Oh, She forgot. I mean,
No, I mean, like, I was like, when she played it, I said, okay, I have en passant, I have knight f6, and like, I just said like some moves, and then I started thinking about other moves and about this. I completely forgot. Like, I cannot understand.
That's
because
so weird.
I remember when
yeah.
I started, I have en passant, and then this thought somehow went away that I forgot.
But when you have this that I have en passant, then you kind of already make it because like I mean I don't understand it. But okay.
I just liked my pawn on e5 too much.
I don't know.
Crazy, no.
So these
I didn't passant with a knight.
yeah. This was absolutely unbelievable.
That was I think that was the main point where you just complicated yourself so much.
Yeah. I mean, but strangely enough, this is also computer line, so it's also good. Like, so you didn't spoil your advantage, but okay, you have to like find moves which you didn't manage. So, I mean, some queen a4 was here or something, but it's already like much more tricky and everything. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And once you play g5, I was like, yeah, it was already going really bad direction.
Why? But I wanted to close. I didn't want her to.
No, that's understandable. But okay, you had d5 looks very tempting.
I had low. I was low on time, and I knew
of
that
course.
after d5 I have to be precise move by move. And since it was like move 33, I thought, okay, I have easy moves like rook h4 or h1. Like
I understand. Yes, exactly. That's why I didn't understand that why not the cf6 because like
why not en passant? Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she found this good move and here suddenly it's not so easy. Okay, e6. I mean, I don't know. Also, I didn't like, and here she could have gone queen d6, and it's all unclear.
Shall we find?
You don't have. I take.
There's Pikachu.
So it's just getting so messy in time travel. Like I don't.
Okay, rook h8 I have.
Yeah.
And then trade and then queen f7. My queen is entering. Why it's messy. Messy. I'm dominating. G6 is falling at some moment.
Okay, I mean it's very far from like you were completely winning and it's very far at this moment.
Yes, okay.
I mean I can play some. I don't know what do I play. I mean, of course, not easy for black, but also not so easy for white. I guess.
Yeah, that's not easy.
I mean, you are not risking for sure, but okay. So queen e8, bishop e5, and okay. I mean, rook e7, and she's holding it kind of,
Yeah, I thought rook e7, then rook h8.
Queen d7 and
rook takes c7, rook h8.
Yeah, I mean you are better, but it's very far from win.
Queen g8.
You have to be again careful.
Yes, actually. Oh.
Many times you have to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was like not even clearly
I was
winning.
struck by rook e5. Yeah, she's like.
Yeah. I mean that was.
I told her, but she said I was very bad, so I wanted to somehow. Okay.
It was the worst moment to do it. She just needed to make one more move.
Yes.
Okay, but after time travel, you really played good. So like.
Yeah, you played really well.
I mean, till the moment, like everything was really nice.
And
the game is
rook
over.
takes a7.
And then, like, you can win the bishop. I mean, but okay, you take here, and okay, she resigns probably.
Yeah.
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 But I also have k7.
Yes,
I mean,
but this
queen
pawn
takes.
is much.
I mean, no. Queen takes, king takes, rook a7. If she moves the bishop, I have rook a6.
Yeah, but maybe f4 or something.
But she can move bishop b7.
Also. But I mean, why you don't want this pawn which promotes? Like
I wanted this. I don't know.
Or you give this check, and this wins. Like.
But here, queen e6. I mean, I saw, of course, this, like, showing me to, as I'm not seeing en passant, not seeing this moves. I mean, of course, I saw queen e6.
No, this you said you saw this. Yeah, but there is.
There is what?
There's no perpetual here. You have king h3.
But how do I know that here there is no perpetual? Yeah, like.
Yeah, I know it's difficult here, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that's why we didn't understood why you
King
didn't.
h3, yeah.
Yeah.
King h3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I so much wanted this rook c7 to work, but I was never sure. But okay, queen e1 now, no?
king f4.
Yes.
King f4. Wow.
If you
and
go
no check.
if you go
Okay,
close,
king.
yeah, but if you
I
go
mean,
close
there are
to
many
your
checks,
to your queen and rook.
Oh, okay. So it's nice that I don't have pawn on f4. Nice one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so this rook a7 was 5, bishop a7. I don't know if queen d1
This
is like...
created a lot of problems for you.
Yeah. So now if you would have gone for this trade, it's maybe not even that obvious. I mean, probably winning, but...
No, I wanted to checkmate her somehow.
Okay.
Checkmate.
I mean, it worked out eventually.
Yes. Okay, but like I got the same position, but up a pawn, so it was fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
exactly. That's what we were saying.
It was fine, just we didn't understand clearly what's happening. Okay.
Yes. There's too many complications.
Yeah, a little bit.
Surya said yesterday special for you. You should play practically. Yeah. That's not what I do. Oh.
Yeah, not really.
Thank you so much, guys, for commentating and hosting the game. It's really nice. Thank you, Diana. Thank you,
problem.
Gyula.
Well done for finishing on a win.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
nice.
It was very important after this
Yeah.
streak. I think maybe now I'm in 0 in terms of rating, actually. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yes.
Because before this round I was minus 7.4. And I think for win I should get like around 5 points or something like this. So
So -2.
I mean, maybe. I'm not so sure because I was playing against this 1900, 1915, and I got +7, I think. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
then also +7 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe.
-1 or 0.
Yes,
So
-0.
So you shouldn't have gone there at all. It's the same.
Can't hear you. No, but like I have here like girls and everything.
Joking, I was joking.
Yes. All right. Yeah, it was very tough, but
Yes.
I mean, it was a great experience in many games and against many strong players. So yeah, also like the lower rated players were also strong and like did a huge fight.
Yeah, it's the strongest. Yeah, it's really tough.
Like I just recall like this round something I played against this FIDE master again, like completely got winning position, and then yesterday's game I was like, I saw that I'm going maybe to lose, like even so.
Yes.
Against 1800, yeah, like so strong. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm flying back home, and I will be like very late in the evening, Stuttgart airport. So maybe Diana can pick me up.
Oh, that's true. We're only 20 minutes away.
Yeah, so you're very close.
And how are you getting home?
I will fly to. So here, there is a straight flight from here to Stuttgart, and then from Stuttgart. It will be like 11 p.m., so it will be a little bit tricky because I checked already some trains are not going to Karlsruhe. So maybe but I checked that there is some Flixbus from Stuttgart airport to Karlsruhe, so I might take it at midnight, something past like midnight. So yeah.
You can stay here if you want.
Really?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'll consider.
Yeah, of course you can.
I will check the connections again today, and I will text you.
Yeah.
But we for sure should meet soon, and also we go together to the tournament, which I still didn't send the regulations.
Yeah.
Which I will do. I'll do today. Tonight. After the closing ceremony, there is going to be time. All right. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Maybe we can just meet also in May. Yeah. Like because.
Yeah.
I come to you or you come to me.
Yeah.
We can. stream party.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much again, Diana, for joining. For
No
the final
problem.
round.
Yes,
It
thank
was
you.
very nice that Gyula was not alone here.
Yes, very nice.
Very nice finish of the tournament.
Yeah, great. It's always good to finish on a win.
Yes.
Yeah. And thanks, I'll chat to everyone, all the supporters. Thank you so much. And Gyula for being here every day. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
And also for
that's great.
here for me every day, yeah, for
Well,
preparing. So for him was like full day, full work, like basically, I don't know, like 12 hours of work. Like first preparing me, then commentating.
Yeah. And he was stressing more than you, probably.
I can imagine that, yeah.
yes.
All right, so we can rate someone.
I'm
Yes.
going to stay a bit longer. I just.
You will stay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I rate you, yeah?
I don't know
Yes.
how it
Okay.
works. I think I need to. Do I need to end the stream first?
You can, you know what you can do? You can just, in the list of the channels, you can untick my channel and it should went offline. But first, let me do a rate for you. So guys, Diana is still staying for some stream, for some party. So we will rate Diana Mitz. Okay, everything correct. Okay. Thank you guys. Yeah, we're making the rate. Stay with Diana for some party. I always forget. So it's Diana, right? Not
Yeah,
Diana.
yeah, Diana.
Okay, because I remember that there was, I don't know, someone in chess or like some Diana. She was Diana, and the other one was Diana. So I was just, but I just call you like from the beginning like Diana's because. All right. So yeah, you can basically antique. So thank you guys one more time. Bye bye. Stay with Diana here for some play chess against her, and I don't know what Diana will do, but some party for sure.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll play a bit.
Bye everyone.
Okay.
I will be back on the streams. I don't know, day after I'm back on the 1st May. It's going to be actually some holiday. Yeah,
Oh yeah, there is a holiday. Yeah.
it's Labor's Day or something.
Yeah.
Right. Bye bye everyone. You can
Bye.
untick my stream and then it should go live.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, it went offline. Very good.
Did I go? Okay.
Very nice. So now raid is coming. Okay, thank you so much, Diana. Bye
Okay,
bye.
no problem.
Have-
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Enjoy the
Bye.
rest of your day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. See you later. Bye bye. Okay, wait 1 second, darlings. Properties. Okay. Thanks, Angelica, for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Okay, darlings, mainly I just wanted to talk to you about the news that I have. Also, shout out to Angelica. Well done for winning the game finally. That was very stressful. I was stressing. Well, I wasn't actually too stressed, but Gyula was really, really stressed. PUBG was stressed. Or he was just... I guess it's always like that. The more you care, the more stressed you are. Your hour was over 140. What does that mean, your hour? Okay, wait. I need to ask you guys for your advice. Oh, your heart rate. Sorry, heart rate. Your heart rate was it really? Wait, let me just have some chessboard open first. Okay. So our heart rate, yeah. So Waterford was here this year, Adam is here. Anyone else? Anyone else? I need to tell you guys exciting news. Okay, Kyola is here. Okay, great. Okay, Blitzfix is here. Brilliant. Okay, so listen to this. I had an interview today, so you know that I've been trying to get a job here in Germany. And I had an interview today for being a cook at an intensive care unit for kids. So I'll be cooking for the staff and for the kids. 17. But so the thing is, I need like an average of 10 hours a week. Sorry, not average. I need a minimum of 10 hours a week to be able to, I guess, get health insurance. It has to be like more than a mini job. So I met with the people today, but I told them I love cooking, which is true. I do love cooking. My mom is also a chef at a restaurant, so I told them that too. But I've never cooked for large batches of people. I mean, I've cooked for maybe maximum 5 people. So I don't know what the hell. And she was saying, okay, like, we're going to give you like a list of what do you call it? I know how to say it in Romanian. Alimentation. Wait. A list of like, not a menu. So I actually get to make my own menu. I choose what I'm gonna cook. So I'm gonna cook on Thursday and Friday, 2 days a week. And I can order from the supermarket anything that I want. But it has to be healthy, and there are some people with dietary restrictions. They'll give me a list of dietary restrictions. So they only want to eat meat once a week, which is fine. Hopefully I can get the meat day because I mainly cook with meat. But if not, I'll just learn some vegetarian recipes. But I'm just so nervous to take this job because it feels like it's a lot of pressure to cook for people. But it's such good experience. It's like any cook's or food lover's dream to be able to just have their own freedom to cook anything. Just take it. I think I will. But, okay, so I will take it. I have to get back to them today or tomorrow. But tomorrow, I have another interview for a cafe, and I want to see what they say, because I think it would be easier to work in a cafe. It wouldn't be as stressful. So I'll see. Yes, the Black Sheep. I have the interview tomorrow, and I do really want that one. I think it will be a contract job. But we'll see which one. If I get the Black Sheep, then I might have to decline this one, but I don't know. Which is offering, well, I don't know. So this one would be, that's why I need to clarify. So with the cooking job, I would be getting €15 per hour, which is decent, more than streaming. And if I go, but it's only gonna be, I'm not sure, because it's only gonna be 2 hours on Thursday, 2 hours on Friday, so that's 4 hours. But then they said that I can also do laundry. They need someone to do laundry, so they could just add that on. So that would be great, and then maybe that could help me get to 10 hours. So that would be really, really good. If I wouldn't, but I think worst case, if I don't have all the hours, I can just work two jobs maybe. See what's the best offer. Yeah. So tomorrow I have the interview at Schwarzschaff. Schwarzschaff. I can't say it properly. Hey, thanks for the follow. Right. Okay. So yeah. So tomorrow I will. have the other interview, and we'll see. But that was the exciting news, that maybe I'm going to be a chef, and this will give me good experience to open up my own chess restaurant where we can have good food and play chess as well. Although I'll go bankrupt probably. Okay, so thank you, pandemic virus. Speaking about food, I need to make something to eat because I have only eaten some cake today. But I will raid you guys somewhere. Where would you like to go? It's so warm here. It's getting really, really sunny in Germany. It's getting really, really sunny in Germany. Okay. So I will raid... Who are we gonna raid? Sveta. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Let's raid Sveta. Phoebe is also streaming. Okay. But thank you all for being here with me today. Well done to Angelica. Good thing she won. And I will be here tomorrow for Title Tuesday. So I'll see you guys there for Title Tuesday and Profit. My favorite day of the week, Profit and Title Tuesday. Mainly Profit is my favorite part. We gotta win, yeah, we gotta win. Okay, let's go over to Sveta. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Thanks, Kill, you too. And I will see you guys later. Thank you. Oh, I'm not supposed to be a question. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much.